This video represents Chrysler Pacifica chassis features as of the date of filming. Your particular model may be different from the one demonstrated or may not have all options mentioned. Please consult your Bondability dealer for specific questions regarding your particular vehicle.
Hello, my name is Karen Bernard, and I am a product specialist on behalf of FCA. I have been in the industry for over 30 years. I am here today to teach you about the Chrysler Pacifica chassis.
Today we will cover the various trim levels of the Chrysler Pacifica so that as a dealer salesperson you fully understand not only the features of the conversion but also the features of the vehicle. We will explore the various options that your customers have available in the Pacifica, what their purpose is and what they do, and how to use those safety, convenience, and entertainment features to be more successful in your sales process. We will mainly focus on the unique features to the Chrysler Pacifica product, and at times we'll skip over some systems that you may already be familiar with or that are common among most vehicles. For that reason, make sure you consult the applicable FCA resources that describe all vehicle features.
The Chrysler Pacifica was introduced in 2017 to replace the Town & Country. The strong points on the Pacifica is the size of the vehicle's interior room, as well as being the IIHS top safety pick, with over 100 available safety and security features.
Let's take a moment to list the Pacifica trim levels and which ones Bondability can convert. We can convert the Touring Plus, Touring L, Touring L Plus, and Limited trim levels to any available conversion, side or rear entry, in-floor or fold-out. The lowest trim level, the LX, is available for conversion but only in the rear entry model. Please keep in mind that the Pacifica is available with many different safety and convenience options. For this reason, stock Bondability units may not be available with everything we talk about today, but we feel it's important to describe some of these features in case your customer's supplied chassis has them. This way you can still understand the vehicle on which the conversion is being built and train your customer accordingly. We will mention those throughout the video. There are also some vehicle features and options that are not retained at all due to the conversion process. Your customer's unmodified chassis may come with a center console with an optional cell phone charging pad. That feature is not retained on any of our conversions. The same applies to the third row power seats and kick to open sliding door and rear hatch options. It is very important that we communicate this to our customers so that they have the appropriate expectations of what features will be retained and which ones won't. Also consider things such as the loss of the middle seats on all conversions and the tow package for a rear entry conversion. Those features may seem obvious to us due to our knowledge of how these vehicles are converted, but we still need to discuss these items with the customer again to manage proper expectations.
Lane Sense system. How the system works is with an icon. If you want the system on, there will be a blue light. If you want the system off, there will be no blue light. So let's turn the system on to activate it. How the system works is it actually has a forward-looking camera to detect lanes on either side. If it is a dirt road or snow on the road and they can't detect the lanes, the system will not work. Now, if you are driving along and you veer out of your lane, what the system will do is do a vibration through the steering wheel to get you back on your intended course. Now, the system will not work unless you're going over 30 miles per hour. Forward collision warning with mitigation provides an audible warning. Visual warnings within the instrument cluster and display, and may apply a brake jerk to warn the driver when it detects a potential forward collision. The warning and limited brakes are intended to provide the driver with enough time to react and avoid a potential crash. If the driver does not take action based upon these warnings, the system will provide a limited level of active braking to slow the vehicle and mitigate a potential forward collision. If the forward collision warning with mitigation stops the vehicle completely, the system will hold the brake at a standstill for 2 seconds, then release the brakes. Rear crosspath detection. Now this helps when you're backing out of a parking spot. So you're in your parking spot and you go into reverse. If there's something coming down your lane, kind of like in a grocery store, it's not going to detect the stationary vehicles, only what's coming down the lane. It'll give you an audible chime inside the vehicle and also an icon on your eVIC. Now we're going to talk about the 8.4 CN radio and everything that's inside. Let's start with the radio itself. So of course we have the radio, we have XM, FM, and AM. Now on the side, one of my favorite features, let's say that you're listening to XM radio and a favorite song comes on. All you have to do is push the favorite button, and you can either save it to your artist or your favorite song. And every time that song pops up on 160 of the radio stations that Sirius Satellite has, it'll show a little icon in the top corner of your radio. You can click on it and listen to your favorite song. How fabulous is that? Now we also have your media, where you can actually put your USB, your auxiliary port, whatever media that you want to, you can listen to. At that time also, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and that will mirror right on your screen for you. So with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you can listen to your favorite songs that you already have downloaded. Also, you can use your Google Maps if you wish, but just remember, it does use your data plan, so make sure you get that unlimited data. Now also the next thing we're going to go to is climate. In climate, you're going to notice that you do have your heated and ventilated seats, also your heated steering wheel. Let's go to apps next. On apps, we have a variety of different things that you can go to. We are going to go into Travel Link. Now Travel Link is one of my favorite features. I'm going to click on fuel prices. That'll give you the actual fuel prices in the area. How great is that? Also, another great feature is sports. Now, if you picked all your different sports teams in your area, like in my area, I love the Patriots. I'm going to pick that I have Patriots as my favorite. Anytime the Patriots are playing or actually have a score, it's going to show up on the top of my screen, telling me that they're actually playing a game or what the score is. So that's another great feature. We also have a weather app on there. You can actually do 3 to 6 hours or 5 days. On top of that, you have a weather map. This is fabulous, especially if you're in an area, if you're wondering if a storm is coming in. Those are just a few things that are on the Travel Link app. The next app I'd like to talk to you about is the Settings app. Now in the Settings app, we have a variety of things that you can toggle through. So I'm going to go to Safety and Driving Assistance. Here you're going to notice that we do have forward collision warning, lane sense warning, and we also have park sense. So also in the safety and driving settings, we have the hill start assist. This is a great feature. How it works is if you are on a hill and you have the hill start assist on, if you take your foot from the accelerator to the brake and back and forth, don't worry about going down the hill. It'll hold you in the position until you're ready to go. So the next feature, let's go on to controls. With controls, you're going to notice that you do have your heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, as well as your surround view camera. This has the rear view. It also has a rear crosspath view, a front crosspath view, front view, and then that is pieced together for a bird's eye view that you see here on the left of your screen. How that works is there is outside cameras. There are 2 located underneath the rear view mirrors, also 1 located on the rear tailgate, and 1 located in the front grille of the vehicle. The next feature that we're going to talk about is navigation. Now on navigation, you can actually just click on where to go. You can also view maps. You can set your home or your workplace. Also in the navigation settings, you're going to show that it has a map setup, a speed limit, guidance, traffic, GPS, and map updates, all conveniently located for you. Now the last feature here we're going to talk about is the phone. A lot of people are asking about Bluetooth technology. Yes, this vehicle has Bluetooth. Now not just that and hands-free communication, it actually works more than just your phone. It actually works for your vehicle information, entertainment, navigation, your climate control, and also your phone. You can use that either on your phone on your 8.4-inch screen here, or simply right on your steering wheel. And we'll talk a little bit about that later on in the presentation. The next one I would like to talk to you about is mirrors and wipers. Inside there, you're going to notice that you can turn off your rain-sensitive auto wipers, headlights with wipers as well. Now, some states do require them to be on, so this is a good icon to turn on in your vehicle. The next one is going to be brakes. We do have brake park sense that you can put on or turn off. The next icon is going to be lights, and depending on how you would like your lights illuminated, you can do so. Doors and locks, and auto comfort. Now we're going to talk about parallel and perpendicular park assist. The first thing you need to do is find a spot. After you find a spot, proceed past the spot just a little bit. Then I'd like you to push your parallel and perpendicular park assist button. The next thing you need to do is put on your blinker, either on the right side or the left side, depending on the parking spot you are looking for. Then I'd like you to go through the EVIC. Read your EVIC, it'll tell you exactly what to do. It'll tell you to take your hands off the steering wheel. You are in control of the accelerator, the brake, and the gear shift. Watching the EVIC, it'll tell you how to get into the spot. After you are done, it'll tell you to put it into park, and you are all completed. Electronic power steering reduces steering efforts during maneuverability and cornering. The electronic steering system replaces the old hydraulic steering system. Systems calibrates to vehicle size and powertrain. Reduced steering wheel effort optimizes low-speed maneuverabilities and parking. Helps drivers with decreased strength. Front park assist and rear park assist. Now when you're in a forward motion, it'll detect vehicles or objects at about 7 miles. When you're in reverse, it'll detect the front and the rear. Also, there's an icon for the rear. See the P button with the off? If you were towing something, you would want to turn that button on, so it wouldn't constantly chime inside the vehicle. Also, the next feature I would like to show you is the A button with the circle around it, and it has an off. That is actually for your start-stop technology. Every 3.6-liter V6 engine the Pacifica has does have start-stop technology. The vehicle will stop when you're at a stoplight and then start back up. If you don't like that system, you can turn it off right here with the A button and the off. But each time you enter the vehicle, you need to do so. The next button is going to be the little car with the squiggly lines and the off button. That's the electronic stability control. And how this works, it keeps you on your intended course. My suggestion would be always keep that icon on. Now we're going to talk about climate control. As you can see here, we have everything centrally located. Your AC, your front defrost, your rear defrost. We also have dual climate control for your rear passengers. Now we're going to talk about adaptive cruise control. What adaptive cruise control is, it actually adapts to the situation. So all you need to do is have your cruise control setting and then push adaptive cruise control. You can set the distance between the vehicle in front of you, either closer or further away. I set mine for a little bit closer. So what I'm doing is I'm following along in front of that vehicle. If that vehicle in front of me slows down, my vehicle will adapt to the situation and slow down as well. When that vehicle speeds up, I'll increase my speed. If the vehicle actually comes to a complete stop, it'll take about 2 seconds for it to resume. You have to push the resume button or put your foot on the accelerator. On the left side, you're going to notice that you have some arrows and an OK button. That actually toggles through your electronic vehicle information center. In there, that houses everything from your trip computer to your tire pressure monitoring, along with a variety of other information for your vehicle. So you can set that up any way you wish. Now we have the buttons behind the steering wheel. Now these are there for so your hands are on the wheel and your eyes are on the road. They control the volume of the radio station on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side, they control the radio stations up and down. Front park assist and rear park assist with stop. The active parallel and perpendicular park assist system also includes this feature. The system uses ultrasonic sensors and sound waves to detect stationary objects in the front and the rear of the vehicle. The front sensors detect objects in the front gear up to 7 miles per hour. When in reverse, the systems detect objects in the front and behind the vehicle. We also have an icon button right here with the P and the off. If you are towing something, you would like to push the off button. If not, the vehicle is going to chime inside the vehicle because it's going to think someone's behind you. Another great feature is Travel Link. This feature works with your Sirius satellite. After you push in your navigation of where you'd like to go, if you're traveling along and there's an accident or some type of traffic, it'll reroute you around that traffic situation, so you never have to sit in traffic again. KeySense. The available KeySense feature provides the ability to customize settings that can be applied to the driver of the vehicle. The vehicle settings are protected by a unique 4-digit PIN, which the vehicle owns and creates. At startup, the KeySense splash screen should inform the driver that the vehicle will be functioning in a KeySense mode, with the KeySense key in use. The following features are also enabled when the key is in use. Entertainment auto muted if the first row occupant seatbelt is not fastened. Consistent seatbelt unfastened chime. Maximum radio volume limited to 15 out of 39. Daytime running lights, headlamps with wipers, rain-sensitive auto wipers, auto dim high beams. Now we're going to talk about the overhead components and features. We do have your lights on and off, open and close of your tailgate, your left and right side of the doors, also sunglass holder, conversation mirror, and the opening of the shade and windows of your panoramic sunroof, if your vehicle is equipped with that. Now we're going to talk about HomeLink. Right here we make it very convenient for you. You can actually get rid of your big garage door opener. Program it right to your HomeLink system. You can do up to 3 different garage doors or 2 different garage doors and a private gate. Now we're going to talk about SOS and Assist up here on your rear view mirror. If, unfortunately, you have a flat tire, please push your assist button and they will assist getting to your location to help you change that tire. The SOS button is for emergencies. If something does happen and you are in an accident, please push that. An emergency response will be there for you. Available Advanced Brake Assist will increase brake force automatically and will apply brake force in use when full speed forward collision warning with active braking is activated. Driver preset for driver 1 and driver 2. And it's not just for the driver's seat. It's also for the outside mirrors, preset radio station, and climate controls. Blind spot monitoring. How the system works, it uses radar-based sensors to detect if there's a vehicle on either side of your vehicle, 1 lane over on each side. When you're inside the vehicle and you have your blinker on, it will chime inside the vehicle. Also, you will get a light up icon on the outside rear view mirrors. If you do not have your blinker on, it will still light up in your outside rear view mirrors. Also, if this is a system you're not interested in, on your 8.4-inch screen, you can go under Settings and turn the system off. If you just don't want the chime, you can do that as well. The functions on your key fob are unlock, lock, open and close of the liftgate, remote start, driver sliding door open or close, passenger sliding door open or close. Keyless enter and go. How this feature works, as long as you have the keys 5 feet proximity of the vehicle, you just have to touch the back of the door handle and the vehicle will unlock. To lock the vehicle, just push the button. If you wish not to use your key fob, you can just push the button underneath the rear hatch handle. To close the rear hatch, please push the button located here in the interior. The Pacifica also offers an available tow package. I know we went through a lot of features today, but don't you worry. I have a quick reference for you to go to if you need more feature information and spec information. Please go to fcaus-product-media.info and I will go through and show you exactly how to toggle through the information that you need. Go to Chrysler, go to Select Models, Pacifica, then push Go. At that time, you're going to see everything you need and it's going to be at the palm of your hands. What's new for 2019? Also, some quick facts. You can see what engine's available. You can also see what transmissions, maybe the EPA. Then you can go down to your documents. You have features availability, specifications, and fact sheet. Let's check out feature availability. Check out that, every trim package and every feature in the Chrysler Pacifica.
Remember, it's not only the conversion features that matter to your customer. Study and learn the vehicle features we just talked about, so you can use that to educate your customer and help you in your sales process. Building value is the key, so don't forget to tout the value of the Chrysler Pacifica. Keep in mind this video covered the basics of many of the features on the Pacifica, but not all of them. Please use all available resources to learn more. And finally, as part of your delivery process, make sure to set up all necessary features for your customer, such as Bluetooth connectivity, radio presets, or the many other customizable vehicle features.